Hi, I'm Ed China, and What Car have asked me to talk to you about vans. Why? Well, as an engineer, inventor and mechanic, I often find myself having to lug all kinds of things around the country. So I've actually owned a fair few vans in my time, and therefore I know what makes a good one. And besides, I once made a giant shopping trolley with wheels and a load space, which is kind of like a van. So grab yourself a full English breakfast wrap and a big mug of tea, and let us guide you through the world of commercial vehicles, showing you which are the best and also which are less appealing than a petrol station pasty. And to make sure you don't miss an episode, please click subscribe below. While you're here, please remember that you can lease or buy your next van through What Car by following the links. As the eventual successor to the Astra van and the Corsa van, the Vauxhall Combo Cargo has been a pretty important vehicle for the tradesmen of the UK. It's continually shifted shape, it's even changed where it's been manufactured, and now after 30 years since it first appeared, it's had yet another dramatic change in direction. Today, the new Vauxhall Combo shares its platform with the Citroën Berlingo and Peugeot partner, and what's more, it's an all-new chassis that's part based on the two French brands' best passenger cars. This new Vauxhall Combo Cargo comes in two sizes, Standard and XL, and there's a crew cab version that can transport up to 5 people as well. It takes its power from a 1.5 litre Blue HDI engine that meets all the latest emission standards with either a 74 brake horsepower, 98 brake horsepower or 127 brake horsepower power options. There's even petrol options with 108 brake horsepower or 127 brake horsepower outputs available from a 1.2 litre PureTech engine. 3 trim levels are available: the entry-level Edition, the mid-range Sportive, and this, the top of the range, Le Nav, which is obviously where the French influence is coming in. Now, competition in the city van segment is fierce, but the Combo and its brothers and sisters, the Berlingo and the partner, do put up a good fight against the likes of the Volkswagen Caddy and the Ford Transit Connect. Now remember how I said that this is part based on both Citroën and Peugeot cars? Well, you can probably guess the part that isn't actually based on a passenger car, and it's this. The rear portion of this van is carried over from the Berlingo and partner vans, which means the new Combo is an exceptionally practical vehicle. There's a choice of 2 wheelbase lengths, the Standard like this, which is overall 4.4 metres long, and the XL, which adds another 350mm. Maximum load length is 1817mm for a standard van and 2167mm for an XL, while the width between the wheel arches is 1229mm. There's no option of a high roof, but the Combo has a maximum load space height of 1243mm, which means the maximum load volume these little vans can carry is actually pretty substantial: 3.3 metres cubed for the L1 and 3.9 metres cubed for the L2. But with the addition of the Flex Cargo folding partition bulkhead, there's an extra ½ metre cubed, and transporting even longer lengths is possible. Payloads vary depending on models. With 2 different gross vehicle weights, it depends largely on whether you've opted for a 2-tonne van or a 2.3-tonne van, but broadly speaking, you'll get either 650 kilograms or as much as 1 tonne. The new 1.5 litre is not like any van engine I've really come across. It's very smooth and surprisingly torquey, but I'd still recommend the lower 2 power options rather than the full-fat 128 brake horsepower unit, particularly if you're going to be using the van around town. 6-speed manual gearboxes come as standard, but if you do want an auto, then they do offer an 8-speed automatic option, which is quite something to have so many gears in such a little van. I'm not keen on this manual gearbox. It's not the best example out there, and certainly not well suited for city driving, so I'd definitely go for the automatic because it is such a surprise package and the ideal accompaniment to a city van with well-spaced ratios, and those 8 gears really don't seem excessive. Overall, there's little in the way of sound penetrating the cab. The ride is nice and comfortable, and the handling is sharp, almost as if it was based on a car. Most of these jointly developed vehicles get nothing more than a different grille and a new badge, but not in this case. So although the Combo is related to the Peugeot partner and Citroën Berlingo, it gets its very own unique exterior parts, and on the inside, the layout is very different. The Combo has a smart, well put together cabin, and considering its size, is particularly spacious. There's a total of 15 storage compartments, including under-seat pull-out trays and narrow but decent length door pockets. 2-seat and 3-seat options are available. The centre seat on the 3-seater also folds down to become a table for use as a mobile office. An 8-inch colour touchscreen dominates the centre console of this top-spec nav version, and it's a fine bit of kit with mirroring for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as integrated satellite navigation and the infotainment system. While it may sound like a simple thing, it is also angled towards the driver for a better viewing experience than in its key rival, the Ford Transit Connect, where the screen is fitted flat. And that makes the cabin feel very driver-centric, which is all the better for it. Visibility is good both forwards and backwards, and that can be aided by the option of a live rear view mirror display, which is essentially a wide-angle view from the rear parking camera, but also augmented by a blind spot camera on either side, which means you can see down both sides of the van. In the other models, and without the touchscreen, you simply get a Bluetooth-enabled DAB radio integrated into the centre console. As well as the DAB radio, entry-level vans get a 4-way adjustable driver seat, 1-touch electric windows, and electric heated mirrors. There's also overhead storage on all models. The new Vauxhall Combo has not only been improved by its engines and interior, but it's also had a huge upgrade to its technology. Safety for city vans is becoming massively important, and the Combo is no exception. It now gets emergency braking, forward collision alert, a drowsiness detection system, and park assist. Perhaps the best innovation though is the onboard weighing system. If you're prone to running heavy loads, this is almost certainly something you shouldn't go without, as it warns you at 80% and 100% of your payload capacity. Vauxhall's Combo is a shining example of how joint ventures should actually work. The Combo is practical, it's comfortable, and not only stands out from its siblings but also its competitors too. And that's why this is definitely a van with the ed factor and gets a well-deserved 4-star rating from What Car. If you want to see more of me talking about vans, then do click subscribe and we'll bring you more van reviews like this one. As a rather lovely added bonus, you'll also get to see all of What Car's excellent new and used car reviews as they're posted too. See you next time.